This video is a I told you so video.
October 12th, 2025, the Doordash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open, their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me.
A Doordash driver who filmed and posted a naked customer and claimed sexual assault has been arrested on felony charges. Livy Rose Henderson posted the TikTok claiming that she was sexually assaulted while delivering food. She claims she went to this customer's house to drop off his order, and upon arriving, he was nude on the couch, exposing himself and asleep. She posted the blurred footage on TikTok, but it's since been taken down. Her story has been challenged by Ring camera footage that shows that the customer did not invite her into the home, determining that he was not intentionally exposing himself. Police believe she illegally entered the home and recorded him. She was arrested on November 10th on 2 Class E felonies, unlawful surveillance in the 2nd degree, and dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image in the 1st degree.
Olivia Henderson, aka Doordash Girl, was just arrested and charged with 2 felony counts. And honestly, I'm not surprised. You can't take a video of a man in his own home, post it online, profit off of those videos, and even leak that man's personal information, his name, his address, and expect nothing to happen. She was apparently arrested on October 10th and charged with these 2 charges: 1 count of dissemination of surveillance image and 1 count of unlawful surveillance. Dissemination of surveillance image means spreading or publishing images obtained through unlawful surveillance. This involves recording someone in a private place and intending to harm, harass, or intimidate the person in the image. Unlawful surveillance means the person being watched is not aware and has not agreed to the surveillance, and it occurs in a place where the person has a reasonable expectation of privacy, such as a home. I mean, if she took this video, kept it to herself, and sent it straight to authorities, she might have a case for herself, but she chose to post it online for everyone to see, and now she's facing the consequences. Let me know what you guys think about this, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mommy, aka Petite Diva, and this video is an update to the Doordash girl situation. Now, if you don't know much about the Doordash girl situation, I will leave a link to my previous video in the description box and in the comment section so that you can check out what exactly happened and what I said about the situation when it occurred. In this video, we're going to check out the latest update to the Doordash girl and her situation. We're going to check out what people think about what has been said, what has been done concerning her situation, how people are responding to the new revelation that has been made because of the update to her situation, and then I will come back to share my own thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you get notified anytime I upload videos. Now let's get into this video.
So we have an official statement from the Oswego City Police Department. I want to thank my follower Daniel, who's been helping me get all this information. I'm going to tag him below for getting this for me. On 10/13, an incident was reported to the Oswego Police Department regarding an event that occurred on 10/12. It was reported that a male Doordash customer had been nude inside his residence when a Doordash delivery driver dropped off a food order. An investigation was initiated by the Oswego Police Department, during which it was discovered that the delivery driver had taken a video of the nude male. The video, along with the subsequent investigation, indicates that the male was incapacitated and unconscious on the couch due to alcohol consumption. The video was taken from the exterior of the male's residence. The Doordash driver subsequently posted the video to social media, where it drew significant attention. It was further discovered that the Doordash driver had made claims of being assaulted during this incident. The investigation by the Oswego Police Department determined that no assault occurred. Like we all said, no assault had occurred. The male depicted in the video cooperated with police, and he provided a statement. So now we know that he did also provide a statement, which was a question that you guys were asking, and I had said that he had to have given a statement in order for these charges to be lobbied. The investigation ultimately led to the arrest of the Doordash driver, Olivia Henderson, 23, for recording and disseminating the videos. She was charged with the following: 1 count of unlawful surveillance in the 2nd degree, E felony; 1 count of dissemination of unlawful surveillance in the 1st degree, an E felony. Henderson was released after being processed on the above charges and was issued an appearance ticket for a future court date in Oswego City Court. The Oswego City Police Department continues to investigate the circumstances surrounding this incident and is in communication with the Oswego City County District Attorney's Office regarding the prosecution of these charges. That to me says that there's still possibly going to be adding charges to this, which means that she might not be completely out of trouble yet for other charges. That in law lingo is what that means. Independent video related to the incident has been collected and reviewed by the police department. That is the ring footage. Okay, that's what that means. That means that there's ring footage. Anyone with further information about this incident is encouraged to contact them, and calls will be kept confidential. So that is everything that they have to say, but we have answers to some of our questions. Yes, he gave a statement. It seems to me that there's ring camera footage, and it also seems to me that she's not out of the woods with charges just yet, because it seems like there might be some more coming.
DoorDash girl has been arrested. Yep, Olivia Henderson, the woman who came onto TikTok shouting to anyone that would listen that she had been assaulted by a customer, has been arrested on 2 felony charges. And listen to the felonies: unlawful surveillance for amusement or profit, and dissemination of surveillance images for sale or publishing. The arrest record from Oswego County, New York says Olivia was arrested on November 10th at 9:46 p.m., was later released, and is due back in court on December 4th. I absolutely believe she thought she was going to sue DoorDash when they fired her. Come to find out, being fired from DoorDash was the least of her worries. If for any reason you don't know what happened, back in October, DoorDasher Olivia Henderson came onto TikTok claiming to have been actually assaulted by a customer. Despite the directions on the order clearly stating to leave the food at the doorstep, Olivia peeked into the customer's home and saw a man asleep on his own couch with his bottom half exposed. She then took out her phone, opened his door, which had been cracked, took pictures of this man, and blasted them all over social media.
In the case of DoorDash Girl, we have been given a buffet of articles to be able to pore over and draw more conclusions. For example, a lot of people on my previous post are citing Yahoo and New York Post, saying that New York Post and Yahoo said that the door was pushed open by Olivia Henderson. When if you actually read the local news from this place that has actual information that is from their local news source in Oswego, New York, you'll get a totally different picture. Henderson's last post is from October 26th. And her arrest was on November 10th. The newest argument is that she wasn't actually arrested. She was just given a ticket to report to court. She was arrested on November 10th, 2025, and her next court appearance, due to the ticket that she was given by New York State Court, is December 4th. She has been charged with Class E felonies, and she could fight this, and the charges could be dropped if the court sees fit and she has a good lawyer. Whether or not Miss Henderson's going to face charges is simply up to speculation. We do not know because we are not court members. We are not her lawyer. We're not in the jury. We're not the judge. We don't know.
A lot of people need to understand about the DoorDash girl getting arrested is at this point, it is no longer a gender issue. Like, this is no longer about public perception. Oh, well, if a man did this, we'd say, oh, if a woman did. No, it's like straight up, she got arrested. And as an African-American male, I want you to know it literally burns my soul for people to imply that the legal system was out to get her in this context. And I'll tell you this right now, a lot of y'all did not actually read the articles. Look at this bottom paragraph right here. However, the footage from the Ring camera revealed that the customer did not invite her inside. The detectives later determined that he was not intentionally exposing himself. Up here says she proceeded to open the closed entrance door. They're saying that with the Ring camera footage. I've seen people say like, oh, how come we can't see the Ring camera? How come it's not? Because not everything's handled on the internet the way she tried to, okay? Especially when the trial hasn't even taken place yet. There are legitimate news outlets saying these are what the detectives saw. The police came to the conclusion that she needs to be arrested, but for some reason, you, random person, have decided that your judgment's just better than everyone else just because you feel like she got a bad rap, that she objectively got a bad rap. And again, I just want to stress to you, this is not in any way a gender thing at this point. Like, it's not a debate, and you got to understand, even putting any sort of pressure on the man for exposing himself is problematic. Think about the concept of innocent until proven guilty, because mind you, he's not even the one on trial. Mind you, for most people, he started off as guilty, like, oh my gosh, this man is exposing himself. But then he was proven innocent, but there are people still saying he's guilty. It's like you worked backwards and you're still doing it wrong.
You was not lying. Here's a video of somebody defending the DoorDash girl after she was arrested.
No, I still think that we're focusing on the wrong part of the story here.
Don't scroll, it gets worse.
The jokes, the laughing at her, the ridicule. When at the end of the day, she walks into this house with the door open and a man has his junk out. Now everybody's defense of him still predicates on the fact that he is asleep. Do we know he's asleep? No, not with any confidence.
We do know he was asleep because she admitted it to the police herself in her complaint. posted by multiple lawyers, and you can look it up yourself. She admits to the police that he was sleeping when she pulled up to his crib to drop off the food. Not only the man told police he was out at the bar that night, and when he woke up from his slumber, he seen his door wide open with food by the door. She also only reported this a day after she posted all those videos online. Mind you, she falsely accused him of SA when he was knocked out on his couch. She uploaded a video for profit. So y'all keep on trying to make it seem like Shawty is also a victim in this. I don't see it, because she literally falsely accused him of doing something actually to her, when in fact, bro was passed out on the couch in his crib. It doesn't matter how much proof is put in y'all face, bro. Y'all gonna still find ways to argue.
I told you all that DoorDash lady was wrong. Did not tell y'all she was wrong. Well, she has been officially arrested, y'all. She's officially arrested. Like, once again, y'all saw edited video. She took down the original, and evidently Brother Man had a camera. But here's what I think happened. Honestly, here's what I think happened. I believe when she recorded and then she tried to upload it, because she was already a content creator, and when she tried to upload it and then the apps wouldn't let her upload a man sleep, you know, in his birthday suit. And then when DoorDash turned around and fired her, oh no, she decided to just go buck wild on and they fired me after I've been essayed. And y'all, I tell y'all all the time. I tell y'all all the time. Take the time, look at the videos, research and listen to what's going on. Pay attention before y'all get in y'all emotions. But anyway, y'all can look into it. Oh, by the way, her name is Olivia Henderson. So you could Google it for yourself. But yeah, she has officially been arrested today.
That DoorDasher who recorded that man sleep on his couch with his genitals out when she went to deliver his food, she was arrested. She was charged with 2 felonies for what she did. So there's a lawyer on here by the name of Stephanie who was following the case, and she was kind of, you know, educating the masses on why what that girl did was a crime and what she could possibly be charged with. And she was able to confirm that the girl was charged. She even like showed proof of like the booking, the docket, her next court date and everything. She was charged with 2 felonies for that. And I stand by what I said in the original video. She was wrong. She was wrong. I mean, you cannot prove that that man had ill intent. He was asleep, unconscious. At no point did he wake up like while you were recording or when you walked up and acted surprised, like, oh my gosh, like, no, he never even knew that you were there. Like, and it would have been different if you had just told what happened without including the video and telling the man's name and an address. You doxed him. You doxed him and posted a video of him naked, right? And then had the nerve to cry about, you know, possibly not getting monetized for your video, for the views, and you had so many million views and you're not going to get paid for them. It just gave clout. It gave clout chaser. I feel like DoorDash handled the situation properly. When she initially reported it, they banned him and she filed her police report. And I feel like it could have stopped there. If you want to do a story time, sure. But once you start, you know, recording people in their own home, girl, you're wrong. And you couldn't have been that much in danger the way you was peeking all in that man's house. So yeah, she was charged. If it's her first offense, maybe it'll get dropped down. I don't know, but what do y'all think?
So now we know that DoorDash girl actually opened the door herself. You know how the big story was that the door was wide open? Not according to the police report. It says that Livy Rose Henderson visited a customer's address on October 12th. Now, she was supposed to drop it off in a contactless manner. However, she proceeded to open the closed entrance door and went inside. This girl is going to jail. Like, there's no way around this. Like, this girl is, she's going to jail. And then he's gonna sue the shit out of her. Like, she's never gonna, like you remember the Tiger King where he's like, I'll never financially recover from this. She's never gonna financially recover from this. And the worst part is, this dude's probably gonna sue DoorDash too. And then DoorDash is gonna sue her. This girl ruined her entire life just for internet clout, just for views. Like, please let this be a lesson to you. Stop recording yourself committing crimes. I know that should be common sense, but stop doing that.
We have an update on the Doordash girl / Olivia Henderson situation from the guy's side. So they released the original police report from the night in question. Now, the officer was originally called because Olivia Henderson had delivered a Wendy's order to the guy's home. His name is Austin, last name was redacted, at his 136 Blank Street. And when she arrived, his door was cracked open. She stated that he was in view of public, because it was a public lewdness complaint, that he was exposing himself and all this other stuff. So the officer arrives to speak to Austin, whom literally tells the arriving officer, the investigating officer, that he had gone out to the bar earlier that night, came home, ordered food, thought his pants were on, but he was asleep. Clearly he was drunk, like we all thought he was, and didn't realize till he woke up and saw his picture his delivery food picture, like the one you take at the door, of the food and himself in the picture by Olivia Henderson to complete his order for release at the door. He swore to the officer up and down that this is not normally how he acts or anything of the nature. In fact, it was because he was just out at the bar all night and came home. He was tired. He ordered some food. Now, because of the situation, the officer straight up told him, well, look, there are no charges being pressed against you. You're not going to be arrested because you were not in view of the public. That is what the officer wrote. He was not in view of the public. The only reason Olivia Henderson was able to see him is because she was on his property at his door and looking into his home where he was diagonal away from the direct view of the door. If the door's here, he was over there. This means she actively had to literally work to get the footage she got of him. Okay, guys? And on top of that, the officer also stated the reason he wasn't being charged, though he could be in the future if something like this had become a persistent issue, was because there was a lack of intent. Meaning, he did not do it on purpose.
Oh, I can't wait to see all the videos that's about to come out over the next couple of days of everybody being like, I should have never spoken about the Doordash girl. I should have just been quiet. But I still believe her. Some of y'all gonna look so damn stupid. Because, see, this is what happens when people get online and they don't know how to separate fact from feeling. When you understand the law, it doesn't matter what you personally believe. When you understand the law, then you need to know how to separate fact, legal facts, versus feelings. This is what happens when you get online and you don't know how to separate offended from assaulted. Two totally different things. And for some of y'all who got on here and honestly believe that that girl didn't do anything wrong, you are absolutely insane. Because in no world is it legal for you to take a video of somebody fully exposed and post them online without their damn permission when that person made zero physical contact with you. Y'all honestly believe that she wasn't going to face any criminal charges for that? Yet now she has 2 possible felony charges. That baby is on her way to court. What did you think was going to happen? Y'all were so caught up in it. You got to believe the victim. The victim is always the victim. The victim. Let me tell you something. Do you know how many black men have died due to the voice of a white woman claiming that she was assaulted by a black man? And come to find out that was a full-on damn lie. But that black man either lost his life or spent years behind bars that he can no longer get back. Child, bye.
I remember that Doordash girl who recorded that guy naked in his house? Yeah, she was arrested. She was arrested on 2 felony charges. Number 1, unlawful surveillance, and number 2, dissemination of an unlawfully obtained image or video for money. This is all public information. You can go look this up. Olivia Henderson, aka Doordash girl, was arrested November 10th, court date set for December 4th. We even have the police narrative from the officer that responded to her report. The officer went and talked to Austin, who said that he had gone out and drank too much and passed out on the couch and didn't realize that his front door was open. And this is the
most important part. When he woke up, he saw the picture from the DoorDash and realized that he was naked and his front door was open. The officer then gave Austin a warning because he has no prior criminal history of this and said, if this happens again, you will be arrested. My only question is, when is it a good time to ask for an apology for everybody who was defending this girl? Like, y'all were legit in my comments calling me crazy because I said there was no intent behind this. When I said that she actually committed a crime because she recorded him and published the video online for everybody to see, y'all thought I was the insane one. I think y'all don't have the ability to interpret what is wrong and what is lawfully wrong. Yes, you shouldn't be able to walk up to somebody's front door and see them naked, but you don't know what happened prior to that. But what we know is that he was unconsciously butt naked in his house. There's no intent behind that, so that is not lawfully wrong. It is wrong and lawfully wrong to record somebody butt naked in their house unconsciously. They are unconscious by you, the officer, and you again when you recorded your video, and then post it online while doxing him and complain when the video gets taken down because of money. Which is why I actually stopped reporting on this, because the whole thing was a money grab. It was never about was she actually a victim or not. The whole thing was about, okay, this is going to get me a bunch of views and this is going to get me paid. And well, look at it now. It didn't get you paid. It actually got you arrested. As of right now, I don't know if she bonded out of jail or not, but on a more even serious note, I do hope that she understands that she did something wrong and now she's just paying the consequences for it. Do hope that she has a support system around her so that nothing even more serious comes out of this.
The most annoying thing about TikTok is how they try to like make you pick a side. Oh, pick a side, pick a side. I don't have to pick a side. Like when it comes to Olivia Henderson, which is the DoorDash girl, two things can be true at once, because I will acknowledge that I think it's weird. I have never ordered DoorDash with my big back ass. I have never ordered food and then passed out or fell asleep or something while it was coming. It's never happened to me. I am anticipating my order. Right? So I think it's weird how when she got on that scene, all of a sudden his door is cracked and he got his pants down and he's passed out. I think that's weird, but I will say, nonetheless, we cannot take pictures of naked unconscious people and upload it to the internet. Two things can be true at once. A lot of people want to be pick a side. Are you on Olivia's side? Are you this, that, and the third? I'm on nobody's side. I'm just stating the very obvious. He's weird, for sure. However, we cannot be getting used to taking our phones out and taking pictures of people. And on top of that, he was in his home. It would be a little bit different if he was outside, but still we can't take pictures of naked people and upload them. But he was in his home, okay?
People are celebrating her arrest. I've never seen this type of energy when a woman gets justice. And this is in regards to Olivia Henderson, the DoorDash girl. That's because this is a very unique situation. When she came forward online and called herself an SA victim, a community of women rallied around her, screaming very loud that she deserved justice. And then there was the other side that said, no, this is absolutely wrong. This isn't SA. And what she did by posting his naked videos and recording him was wrong. And the people that came forward against her were harassed. People's accounts were mass reported. They were called misogynists. They were called apologists. They were called horrific names. So of course, when it comes forward through police investigation that those people are right, of course they're celebrating it. Not only did Olivia do what she did very wrongly and very, very loudly, but the internet that rallied around her also were very wrong and very loud. If a man had done what Olivia Henderson did and posted a video of an unconscious naked woman online, the world would have automatically viewed him as a predator. But because it was a woman, a large percentage of people wanted to paint her as a victim. This is about a false allegation that could have destroyed this man's life. This is about a man's nudes being posted online. And this is about a group of creators that very loudly supported that happening and saw no problem with her.
So, I told you so. I told you guys so. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Now, if you watch my previous video, which I highly suggest that you watch, you will know that I talked about the fact that what she did, what the DoorDash girl did, was criminal and she could get into trouble. And I also talked about how people were just supporting her just because they might be biased towards men or have personal bias that they are putting into the situation. Anyway, I would love to hear your own thoughts. If you watched the previous video, if you knew about the DoorDash girl situation, and what do you think about what has happened with her getting arrested and charges being filed? Please leave your comment in the comment section. Like I said, it's I told you so kind of video because I was talking so much in that other video, which a lot of people do not watch. But anyway, it's not surprising to me what has happened. Immediately I saw that she got arrested, I was like, is it a surprise to anybody? Anybody who had critical thinking skills and was not just following the head mentality of, oh, she said SA, so he must be wrong, believe all women, and the rest that people are using to defend her, you would say that she was in the wrong in most of the things she was saying. She was in the wrong in taking the video and uploading it to the internet. She did it severally. She was also talking about how TikTok is taking down her video and how the money she's not going to get it, which made people to side ARR, and which is one part of the charges that she has. So to me, a lot of the things she was saying was not correlating, and people were just accusing the man falsely. She doxed his name, his address. She put up his business on the internet, and she made several videos, which is one of the things that I talked about in the previous video, because she made several videos that were over 1 minute long and they were getting views, and she was more concerned about, in my own opinion, how to finance the situation, how to cloud chase with it, how to make money. And now it escalated to the point where the guy had to do something because it was just unfair to him, because she made it a spectacle. She just turned everything to a drama-filled situation, and it's unfair to the guy. So her getting arrested, her having some charges filed against her is not surprising to me. But even with all that has been said, some people are still insisting and still trying to cast doubt on the whole situation. Like, I believe the first person that broke the news about her getting arrested, I believe she's a lawyer who the Doordash girl has blocked, because the lawyer was calling her out on what she said and was giving evidence and giving like points on how the Doordash girl was wrong, and I think she blocked her. She was the first person, I believe, that brought out the news that Doordash girl was arrested on November 10th. Some people are saying she was lying. I saw a particular lady saying that she called the police station or something, that they said there was nobody that was arrested like that. I saw some people saying they went online to check. They didn't say any information. She had to show them how to search for it on the public record on the website to see it. She was kind of offended that people are trying to call her a liar, but she showed people how to search for it on the website. Another thing is that when the situation happened, there were some people leaving comments and saying that she opened the door, and some people are saying no, she didn't open the door. But like I said in that previous video, she had made like 2 videos that TikTok took down. So unless you watch that thing completely, unless you watch the first 2 videos to know that she said it or she didn't say that it was opened or she opened it, you can't categorically say that it was open, because she had changed what she was saying in the first and second one, because TikTok took the video down. Now, from the publications that made articles about it, that's New York Post, Yahoo, TMZ, and so many more, it looked like she opened the door. Now, according to the post that the police department made, I believe they made it on Facebook, it looks like there's an extra video, which the media publications are saying it's the Ring camera, which I remember that there were some people saying in the comment section that the guy said he has a Ring camera, and that the video is going to show that she opened the door. Like, the door was a bit open, but she pushed it and opened it wide. So it looks like that part was true, even though I doubted it because I was not sure that it might be true. But it looks like it's true because the police department said they had an independent video. So we don't know whether it's the Ring camera, but the video publications are saying it's the Ring camera, is another camera. And we'll see later on, because our court case is due in December, I believe December 4th or so. So definitely, I don't know if the case will be public or if somebody will follow up with the case and then let people know what is going on during the case. But this whole video, like I said, is that I told you so video, and it's also a reminder to people: don't be consumed by the herd mentality that we see on social media. Try to look at each case by case. Don't bring your personal bias into a case if you're analyzing it. If you want to analyze it and you don't have enough information, don't say you don't have enough information and just make your speculation. Don't turn it to, it is the truth. She said the truth. He said the truth. Because now a lot of people are looking very silly, insisting that the guy did something wrong when he didn't do anything wrong. And they look silly for attacking the people that were trying to be practical and giving points on why she was the one that was at fault and why Doordash did the right thing. Because people even attack Doordash. They try to cancel their account, everything, and now they are saying that Doordash did the right thing by canceling her account and everything because she was in the wrong. So this whole case is just a reminder that people should have independent thinking. They should critically analyze things before jumping to conclusion, and they should not follow the herd mentality that we see on social media. Anyway, that is my thought about this whole situation. I would love to hear what you think about everything. Do you think that the charges that Doordash girl has is going to lead her to jail? Because I believe they're saying she could get up to like 8 years in prison. Or do you think she's just going to get like a fine, community service or something? Because this might be her first offense. I would love to hear what you think about the guy taking her to court and filing charges against her. And do you think that he should have just let it go, or do you think that what he did was the right thing? I would love to hear your own thoughts. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, that you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.